Hey, Uncle Birch here with more. What's that for? This will be volume 6. I believe it's volume 6. So I'm here, and this whole section here is a lot of stuff that bears explanation, I guess. So here we have. I did some sprays in the last video, but we have some other ones like rose water, of course, used for love primarily, but there's a lot of other aspects of rose water. But we got a rose water spray, so it's more usable. Patchouli water, depending on which school you're coming from, patchouli is used a lot for love and lust, and another school it's used a lot for money and prosperity and those kind of things. Other things too, but patchouli in a spray you can use. You could use like the money spray or other things. Got lavender water too. Lavender water spray. Lavender water is also good for love, relaxation, help you sleep. Sprayed on your pillow. A lot of uses for that. Sometimes you'll find. Sometimes we have spirit fluid. Spirit fluid is something comes from Italian witchcraft, from strega. It is a burning liquid that's burned in a bowl to indicate the presence of the goddess. So if you know what spirit fluid is, you know where to get some. Let's see. I have a whole lot of call for this, but there's war water. I don't know if I've ever covered war water before, but it's tends to be used for nasty stuff. But as some of the very uneducated people that like to talk a lot of smack out there in the world, like somebody said, well, the Grove has a lot of hexing stuff. This comes from hoodoo and voodoo, old American folk magic, and in that spectrum, everything that can be used for hexing, that same product tends to be used for unhexing. So war water used for starting magical battles, but also for ending them, for protecting them. Some people even drink it. I wouldn't suggest drinking it, but so much for the uneducated witch. That's why you're on my channel, because you know better. Like a black candle could be used for hexing. A black candle is also what you use for taking off a hex. It goes very far back. For those educated, you might remember an old saying that those old people used to like to say, which was, that which can kill can cure. Referring to like herb magic and stuff. We've got some new oils that are over in this section rather than our normal oil section. We've got a reversing oil for reversing a spell. Reversing spells, sometimes it's for reversing a spell put on you, and that can be great because if somebody put a curse on you and then you make the exact opposite happen to you, that person may make you have a very happy and prosperous life, and that's always fun, being able to snicker at your enemies like that. Let's see what else we got here. We got Fiery Wall of Protection oil. Don't think that's on the website yet. Fiery Wall of Protection oil, of course, goes well with Fiery Wall of Protection powder. We might have an incense coming up. That's an old school, extremely potent protection recipe, and since it's old school, it doesn't tend to deviate much depending on who brewed it. It's an old recipe. Van Van's also good for protection and higher spiritual work. And of course, Van is a traditional old recipe too. So we've got Van oil. Who is this? Inner Journey oil for meditation, going within, trying to find inner wisdom. You might want to use it on a purple candle or a white candle. That kind of thing makes a lot of sense. We got tobacco cologne. Some people use this in voodoo. They spray it onto their deity statues. We got a couple jars left. We got palm oil. We got a small palm oil. We got a big red palm oil. Some traditions, they rub that all over their statues. They use that a lot in voodoo. Let's see, going down a shelf. Magnetic sand for feeding the lodestones. There's silver magnetic sand, gold magnetic sand. These are often used, but we don't carry those as much as we carry just the raw, because this can be used for either the gold or the silver. When you're using lodestones in your magic, you got to feed your lodestones. You got to keep your lodestones fed, so you get some some of this and sprinkle it on your lodestones every so often. The Mojo Bags, I think I've covered the Mojo Bags on our on this channel before, but we make a varying assortment of Mojo Bags, which are pre-made magical charms that can work for anybody. Most often it works by carrying it, and it's connecting with your aura, or it's being carried within your aura, stimulates it, empowers it, makes it stronger. So typically, the longer you carry a Mojo Bag, the better it works. Here's one here, graveyard dirt. Graveyard dirt, it says right here on the label, and we get this from one of our local graveyards, which is very old. And we tend to gather it one time a year around Samhain, or on Samhain is best. And right here it says on the label, it's used for hexing, protection, and ancestor worship. See? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Every single thing you're going to come across, and especially in hoodoo, that's for hexing is also for removing those very same hexes. We have graveyard dirt. Going down here, hyssop purification bath. It's another one of Lupus's creations. Great stuff. I believe it's a bottle to the bath. I believe you use the whole bottle in the bath. To purify you, cleansing you, be used in conjunction with any uncrossing things going on. If you're taking away a hex from yourself, used for all those sorts of things. Likewise, the luck and prosperity bath is used in conjunction with any luck or prosperity or money spell, anything you're doing. Taking a bath. Old school. Taking a bath relaxes us. It connects us to the source of water. Makes the magic that we're transmitting when we're in water is much more powerful. Just like, when electricity gets in water, how it immediately goes through the water. That kind of thing. It can be a really good idea when you're doing a spell to set up your spell components in the bathroom where you can look at them, gaze upon your candle while taking a bath. You're relaxing, you're concentrating. All you got to do then is project. So, luck, prosperity bath. Tincture of rue. Rue's great for protections, used in love. Definitely used a lot in Strega as an all-purpose component. Her higher spiritual work. Rue. I love rue. It's savory. So those are a few things on that shelf that I was pretty sure I hadn't covered. Over here we've got a new thing going on, just starting this up, so we're trying to figure out how to make it better, but we've had to come up with a candle burning station, a place where candles can be set alight in sacred space and left there undisturbed. We have many clients that can't do that or don't have a place to burn the candle. Or they are burning their own candles and they want some witch in some foreign land to also be working on their behalf. And we do that. We set the candles for the people. We put a little, lot of people are they'll email their picture to us. We'll put it under the candle. Maybe write a little prayer to put under there. It's a work in progress. We're coming up with better and better ways to make this thing work. So the candle burning station, not on our website yet because I don't know how I would put that on the website, but you can call and get a candle set alight for you, for your purpose, and where it will burn undisturbed all the way through in a constant sacred space. That has been a constant sacred space for like 13 years. I got to think that that's some juju, that's some power. All right. There we have it for, for volume 6. I'll see you soon.